Hello everyone, welcome to my feeding video. This time we're going to feed my tarantulas in alphabetical order. So we are going to start with the Acanthoscurria brocklehursti, the Brazilian white-banded. You're hungry this time, aren't you? Good for you. All right, next. Yeah, as usual, she's annoyed with me. I took out her water dish because she had dumped a bunch of substrate in it yesterday, and I gave her fresh water, and as you can see, that didn't really make her very happy. This is the Acanthoscurria jacoana, the Bolivian salmon pink. This one is almost always hungry. Give it a beetle, crunchy on the outside and gooey on the inside. I heard some crunching too. Yeah, you should like that. Why don't you sink your fangs into that instead of my finger? Oh, I can smell it too. I can smell the beetle. It's emitting that odor that it gives when it is irritated. I guess that's a defense mechanism. Doesn't seem to bother the tarantula any though. Alright, we'll put this grouchy tea away and move on to the next one. Here's my Acanthoscurria geniculata, the giant white knee. Oh, your dinner, you can't come out. Okay. Are you gonna eat it or not? Are you just gonna bite it? Huh. Well, somebody isn't in the mood to have a super worm today. Would you rather have a cricket? Here's my Aphonopama calcoes, the desert blonde. This one molted this week, so I will not be featuring this one in a feeding video, just merely an update for this one. But it's successfully molted and it's doing just fine. Okay, next. Here's my Aphonopama simani, the Costa Rican zebra. And this one has not been eating on camera lately, so we're going to see what happens this time. Oh, there it is. Okay. And it appears it's not going to eat on camera today either. This one used to be one of my best attackers, but it's been slacking here lately. I don't think it's in pre-molt yet, although it's acting like it. But it has been eating off camera, so maybe not. But doing really well. Okay, next. This is my avicularia, the common pink toe. This one's really a cricket eater, but I'm going to see if I can get this one to eat a superworm this time. After all, I have plenty of superworms, not as many crickets. So we'll give it a go. Ooh. Well, I think this is the first time I've seen my avic in a bad mood. Rare that you see that happen. Avics aren't really known for their defensiveness, at least not in a bitey way. Let me offer it a cricket. Maybe it's mad because I gave it a worm. Let's see. Let's see if I got any good crickets here. Yeah. That's why I was mad. How dare you give me a superworm? You know I like crickets. Don't you dare do that again. Well, how about that? Yeah, I'd never seen this one in a threat posture before, so that was very interesting. Just did not take to the worm. I love how it's finally acting arboreal now, as you can see. It's all the way at the top. In other words, when I put the lid back on, I have to be very cautious. Cool. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is my Brachypoma abopilosum, the Honduran curly hair, in hiding as usual here lately. Trying to lure her out so we can see her. Oh well, didn't mean to drop the worm. But as you saw, willingly took it. All right, next. Here is my Brachypoma bomi, the Mexican fireleg. As you can see from its partially bare abdomen, it is a hair kicker. Look at that. Hungry. That's good. This one's always out in the open. which is good because this one is so beautiful. Definitely my favorite looking brachy. Oh yeah, you like that, don't you? Alright, move on to the next one. Here's the very beautiful Brachypalma smithy, the Mexican red knee. I was gonna pour water in there, but now you're in the way. Yes, you are. That's not the way I was hoping it would go. Happens quite a bit, doesn't it? Okay, look. You go that way. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And now, let's see. I don't think you want that today. All right, all right. Let me get a good look at you anyway. I need to get you some more water. Would you rather have a cricket? I believe I have some more. Let's see what we have here. Although they're a bit on the puny side. Oh, that one's kind of good. Whoops. Dropped it right on the carapace. Probably didn't appreciate that. Okay, well, not in the mood today. Okay. Well, it's definitely not pre-molt, so it's just not hungry, or it doesn't like the light. Flicking hairs like crazy, look at that. Yeah, brackies are known for that. Well, you get to see how beautiful she is. Excuse me, I think it's a boy actually. All right, we'll leave this one alone and move on to the next one. And here's my smaller Brachypalma smithy, the Mexican red knee. I gave it a maned pinhead cricket, so I'm pretty sure it'll take it later. But doing real well. All right, on to the next brachy. Here's the back side of my Brachypalma vagans, the Mexican red rump. This one is in heavy pre-molt, so we won't be feeding this one today. Really wish it would hurry up and molt. But should be soon. But yeah, doing fine. I'll look forward to a very beautiful tarantula after it molts. All right, next. Here's my Serrata gyrus brachycephalus, the greater horned baboon. Mean is all get out. Trying to lure her out just a little bit so we can see her. She didn't eat her crickets that I had in the enclosure, so I removed them. Let's see if she'd like to have a superworm, or if she's going to push it out like she did last time. Yeah, she's just not hungry. She's definitely not in pre-molt. So it's just simply that she's just not hungry and wants to be reclusive. But she's alive and well. This is my recently molted, several days ago, Chilobrachys guancinensis, the Chinese fawn. It's way back there in the cave. Should be very hungry. So I'm going to try to lure this one out with a worm. This is one that we don't get to see very often. Well, just threw my worm in the sink. That worm's a fighter. Okay. Oh, it's facing now. It turned around. It's moving forward a little bit. Well, it sure has grown with that last molt. Wow, look at that. Well, I'm glad that you're blessing us with your presence today. Yeah, look at you. You look beautiful. Awesome. All right, well, now are you going to eat today, or are you going to be fickle like you have been lately? This is my Chromatopalma cyanopubescens, the green bottle blue. And for some odd reason, it's going through a fasting period. These don't usually do that very often. And I don't think it's in pre-molt. So I'm going to offer the superworm and see what happens. Doesn't help when the worm tries to move away, does it? It just bit it. Wow, you're in a grouchy mood here lately. Yes, you are. Well, your abdomen still looks healthy, so that's good. Oh, looks like you got it. About time. so unsure at first. Did you forget how good those taste? Well, good for you. All right, on to the next one. Here's my Grandma Stola pokra peas, the Choco Golden Knee. And just like with the B. Smithy, the small one, I gave it a crushed cricket. And it'll get it later. But that was doing just fine too. Alright, next. Here's my Grandma Stola Rosea, the Chilean rose. She is still fasting. She did not eat her crickets that I left in there for her. So this will be just an update. She's doing fine, just doing what G. Roseas do best, sitting around doing nothing. But yeah. Alright, next.